Hey guys, what's up? Lyfsaho here. I was looking at my latest battle the other day, and I noticed it did not shed me in a very positive light, so I decided to upload this new one by asking around for a challenge, and Battlulz accepted from Team Uber, Maryland, and I believe several other forums. I'd heard of him before, that he was a pretty decent battler, so I got it on right away. And as you can see here, there is first hypnosis missed. For a change, hypnosis misses. I just hate that move, but it turned out well for me this time. I taunt his Bronzong to prevent it from happening again. Now he brings in a Skarmory, which is an intriguing switch-in because I can just taunt it again. But I don't know how he plays yet, so I just went for the safe taunt again. Turns out he brings in a Zelfin. I do not know many Azelfs with Thunderbolt anymore, but since he did switch into me, I did not want to take the risk, and turns out, gladly, I didn't take the risk because my Gyarados would have been dead. Cresselia gets a stupid paralysis, or paralysis actually, from Thunderbolt, but right now I Thunder Wave his Bronzong switch-in, which is a good switch-in to my Cresselia, and I predict he won't Hypnosis again, because my Cresselia is paralyzed, so he Stealth Rocks, and I bring my Spinner in, which is Starmie. Awesome Pokemon. His Hypnosis misses for the second time in a row, although I do not know what he was trying to accomplish here. Guys, remember, if you're paralyzed and going second and using a move with 70% accuracy, chances are very high that luck is going to bite you in the ass. Look at this. I mean, it is unlucky, but it's not improbable that he's going to get paralyzed and Hypnosis missing, you know, because the chances are just so slim for him actually hitting it. And on top of that, I have Natural Cure, so I guess he was trying to get me to switch out and then Stealth Rock, but it just didn't work out for him, and some luck for me there. I apologize for him to him on chat, but yeah. So Bronzong is down, which is great because it stops my Weavile, and he brings Azelf back in. Now I know he's not going to Thunderbolt again, because that would be the predictable thing to do, so I decided to do something a bit risky and go to my Weavile, which turns out to be great because he Nasty Plots, which is great because my CB Weavile pursues his ass to death. So awesome stuff there, good prediction by me, yay me. Now he brings a Rambo in, which is Machamp, and another pain in the ass to take down. I bring Gyarados just to weaken it, and the Dynamic Punch, predictably, which doesn't do much to my bulky does, after the Intimidate. So now I know it's no guard, like 95% of all the champs out there today, because it's just so amazing. And I decided to go to Cresselia now, because he's not going to Dynamic Punch again. And guess what, it's a bulk up champ, so that's very interesting. I hadn't faced one in a while. Paralysis is always a good thing to do, so I will paralyze him, since he does not have Guts, very obviously. Now my chance of attacking are also not very high because this is Parafusion, but I do attack, which is great, and I get him paralyzed, which I hope to profit from in the future. Anyway, Bulk Up Champ is tricky because I haven't seen two of his two last moves yet, so this makes predicting it fairly hard. I will go to Starmie because it's unlikely for him to sport Thunder Punch. Most have Ice Punch, Stone Edge, and he does have Stone Edge, which on a bulk up champ means the guessing gets a bit easier. I do not want Starmie to die, so I go back out to Blisscore, which takes the Stone Edge fairly well, since remember the Intimidate is cancelled out by the bulk up, so he does not have any boosts as of yet. And the pain with this guy is that Leftovers provides awesome recovery while his defense gets strengthened. So what do? You have to take a chance and knock the Leftovers off. I do have something to revenge kill him fairly easily, but turns out I predict well, and he does not have Ice Punch, which is logical because Stone Edge covers a bit of both of Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. So I do not know what his last move is, but it's not Thunder nor Ice Punch, which is cool. However, with all those defensive boosts, Gliscor isn't going to be able to take him down without a lot of fight and sacrifice, and I'm not ready for that. So have you noticed that he hasn't been paralyzed in like ages? So I just surf now, and guess what? After like 5 turns of not being paralyzed, he does get the hacks, and and his last move is Bullet Punch, which is great because despite the several boosts, remember that it's not very effective on Starmie, and that only has a paltry 40 base power. So it means it had 20 base power versus me. That's why it didn't do anything. I predicted Pursuit here while he Swords Dances. So he does not have Pursuit, and he Swords Dances. I do more than half to Weavile, but now I have to get the hell out of there. And guess what? I noticed my team's slightly Weavile weak, so I go for the risky move and predict his Night Slash, which, because of the resistance, Weavile, despite his retarded defense, takes. And I checked it before, my Weavile does have max speed, so if he had max speed as well, it would have been a tie, and I won the tie and I got lucky. Otherwise, I just outsped him. The only reason you would bring in a Heatran before Skarmory on a Weavile is because it's Scarf, because Skarmory is technically a perfect Weavile counter. That means Scarfing is pretty easy to predict at this point. I Thunder Wave him and reduce his usability to like 0.5, and now I rest up, which means this match is pretty much over for him. I'm just hoping he lets me finish it off and doesn't run like most of the bastards lately, but turns out he does go to, he's actually paralyzed right now. His only other Pokemon is Skarmory, so the only thing I have to do is Dragon Dance once or twice and then taunt him, and I have the game won. Turns out he does not feel like waiting that long, and just flees. Good game, Battlulz. See you next time, guys, and hope you enjoyed this. Bye.